there's not much to see. It's just me and the Bar for Bar Weekly. It's the Bar for Bar Weekly for the week of April 16th, 2021. There's been a whole lot of other things happening in the world that is more important than music. So I'm going to keep this brief. First things first, last week we know, as many of us know, that DMX passed away. But we also learned, following his passing, that his upcoming album, which was slated for a summer release, summer 2021 that is completed. And I mean, I'm sure we're still going to be getting it. I just hope that they don't make any altercations to it and just leave it as is. Because it's very easy to mess up a posthumous album. So hopefully they just leave it as it is and release it if they choose to release it, that is. Moving on from that, earlier this week, Chika announced her retirement. She mentioned how she's already spoken to a therapist and other people close to her. And I guess when she brought this up to Twitter, everyone got upset, which is not the correct response when someone is talking about how they're being vulnerable and how their mental isn't that great because of the internet. But sure, that's what you do, Twitter people. Anyways, she mentioned that she talked to people and that she was already planning to get out. But, it's unfortunate. I do hope she returns one day. I mean, like I say all the time, it's very rare that rappers really retire, so we'll see. But one thing that I at least want to touch on with this is that no one really prepares you for all the comments and just things that randos on the internet have to say, like when you start gaining some sort of popularity. And, people just be hating to hate. There's no good reason for it most of the time. But that's something that no one really prepares you for, unfortunately. So I see where she's coming from. But like I said, I do hope that she's able to overcome this and make a return in the future. In other news, apparently Lil Nas X's song Montero was being removed from streaming services earlier this week, but now it's back on there. I don't know why it was being removed in the first place. I know a lot of people thought it was a cash grab, and it probably is, honestly, just to get attention. Because he was like, oh, make sure you stream it before it's off of streaming. And then even Columbia Records was like, it's out of our hands. We're doing what we can to keep it on, but who knows? So that made it seem a little bit more legitimate. But as of now, it's on streaming, and that's all we know. So we'll see what happens with that, I guess. Yeah, the last bit of news I have is that earlier this week, The Alchemist, Earl Sweatshirt, Boldy James, and a few others have all posted the same image to Instagram. You can assume it's an album cover, and it's basically teasing something for April 30th. I'm assuming it's going to be like another Alchemist collab tape, but I mean, we'll have to wait and see, I guess. And that just brings us to music that released this week. So first up, Conway the Machine dropped La Machina. Young Thug and Young Stoner Life dropped Slime Language 2. Kenny Mason dropped Supercut, which is basically a deluxe version of his Hood Rat album, I believe, or Angelic Hood Rat album. And Gotham, which is Talib Kweli and Diamond D, dropped their self-titled project, Gotham. That's all I got for y'all, though. Let me know in the comments below if I missed anything newsworthy or any other albums I should check out. Also, remember to like and subscribe if you want to see more content and videos like this. Thank you for watching, and please stay safe out there.